Maximum oneness, beautiful people of planet Earth, the Juju generator, you know what I'm saying? Hitting you with the energy. So I wanted to talk about one of my favorite abstract expressionist artists who, I just feel like talking about him. I think he's an amazing artist. I mean, he's not with us physically anymore, but an artist by the name of Arthur Monroe. He was born in Brooklyn, but eventually found his way out in Oakland. And he was born during the early 20th century, I think like around the 1930s. He was actually friends with Charlie Parker, a legendary jazz musician. If you don't know about him, do your research. But he was born in Brooklyn. He was cultivated during the period of abstract expressionism, which was like post World War II. So we're talking like the 1950s in New York City. He had a studio that was right across from Willem de Kooning, who some of you might know. And he was at the Cedar Tavern, which was where all the abstract expressionists were, such as Franz Klein, Norman Lewis. But Arthur Monroe was one of the black artists, just like Norman, who wasn't really talked about as being, one of the artists that was influential during that time period. But anyway, he eventually decided to head out to Mexico because he wanted to investigate some of the more indigenous cultural expressions in order to inform his work, kind of, I guess, bring a more sincerity to it from a spiritual standpoint. And then eventually moved out to the Bay Area in California, where he formulated a lot of different artistic groups. But I'm just impressed with his work, his body of work, the energy of his work, the excitation of his work. Contrary to me, who paints more immediately and more in an emphatic, enthusiastic kind of way, depending on the circumstance, he really like worked like on a painting for years. So, but the truth was about getting out the most sincere aspects of his work. The colors are powerful, the gestures and strokes are incredible, and it's just some really powerful energy. I highly suggest checking out Arthur Monroe. Go online, learn more about the brother. He was an amazing artist, and I just wanted to share, and I will continue to share, information about a lot of the artists that inspire me to travel on this journey of abstraction, infinite abstraction, oneness.